take a good look at your happy family, Eve? Because this is the last holiday they'll spend together. After I steal your husband and reveal your past, you'll lose everything. Your house, your job, your family, everything. You're gonna lose TC because your career is more important to you than he is. Poor man is starved for love and attention. I am going to see that he gets it.
Eve, didn't realize you came home from the hospital.
Oh, I am so sorry that I had to go into the hospital last night, honey. I so wanted to be here with you.
So you worked all night and came home and made me breakfast. Shouldn't have.
Well, I was hoping that we could spend the morning together. Maybe make up for last night.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'll just, come back later.
Yes, Liz, please.
No, Liz, come on in. Have a seat.
I'm still so embarrassed about last night. I mean, my sleepwalking and ending up being locked in your bedroom and you finding me in bed with your husband. I just hope I didn't do anything else to cause trouble for poor TC.
Of course not. You have nothing to feel guilty about.
Are you sure, TC?
Of course. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, last night never happened.
Sleepwalking in my nightgown, locking myself in a bedroom with a married man, and then having his wife find us in bed together? Still can't believe it.
Liz, you're being too hard on yourself. It's not like you did it on purpose.
Oh, thank you, TC. But Eve, I know that you still have your doubts, and I don't blame you. But I can prove that I was telling the truth. I've had this sleepwalking problem for a long time, and I am still being treated for it.
Is that the drug that Liz told us that she takes?
So it is.
You see, sweetheart? This proves that Liz has a long-standing medical condition. And that she wasn't trying to seduce me like you thought.
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
Honey, I think you owe Liz an apology.
Oh, no. TC, there's no need for Eve to apologize. I completely understand why she reacted. I mean, after she came home, she found her handsome husband in bed with another woman. Of course she was upset. You know, she was afraid of what was happening. Especially given Eve's history.
What history? What do you mean you understand Eve's reaction to finding us in bed together, given her history? What do you know about her history that I don't?
Oh, I'm sorry, TC. I didn't mean Eve's history specifically. I meant doctors in general.
I don't follow you.
I don't either.
Well, listen, I know that the divorce rate for those in the medical profession, well, it's quite high. I mean, doctors' schedules are so demanding that their work leaves precious little time for their spouses and children. It seems like you are always hearing about a doctor's spouse who is having an affair simply because they're just left alone too long. Now, that's not by choice, of course. It's just that doctors, like Eve, well, they need to be with their patients or at the hospitals. You know, there are those doctors, however, whose marriages fall apart completely because they place their job before everyone else, including their husbands and children.
Well, that doesn't happen to me, Liz. And it never will. Right, honey?
Well, sweetheart, actually, what Liz is saying is true.
TC, I never knew that you felt this way. You think that I put you and the girl second to being a doctor?
No, but what Liz just said a minute ago is true about doctor schedules. I mean, causing affairs and divorces in general. Sweetheart, think about how many colleagues you have at work have messed up marriages and torn up personal lives. And I think it's because of their work. Over a period of time, it just takes a toll on the marriage and families.
So you're saying that you think that my schedule is taking a toll on us? A toll on our family?
Sometimes, but baby, I understand. Because I know how important your work is to you.
Yeah, but it's not as important as you and the girls. God, honey, I would never want you to think that. Huh. Well, I guess that it is time that I cut down on my schedule and try to make myself more available around here.
Well, baby, that would be great. Oh, the girls would be so excited. I would just love to spend more time with my beautiful wife.
Okay, well, I'm going to call the hospital, and I'm going to clear my schedule for the rest of the day. And then we can go for a drive.
Yeah.
And we'll have a romantic lunch at that little place that we used to go to.
Oh, sweetheart, that'll be fantastic. I just miss spending time with you.
Honey, it's going to be different. Starting from today, I promise. Nothing is more important to me than my marriage. Nothing.
Sweetheart, don't answer it. The girls are safe and sound. Don't answer it. You have no need to answer it, okay?
Eve, isn't that the line the hospital usually calls on?
Liz is right, honey. That is the line that the hospital calls me on.
Sweetheart, we plan to spend today together.
Honey, I know. But as far as the hospital is concerned, I'm still on call. So I would be derelict in my duty if I didn't answer it. Hello? I'm sorry, honey. I have to go back to the hospital.
Sweetheart, can another doctor
It's
take care?
Antonio.
What? What's wrong with Antonio?
We gave him an experimental drug to try and save his life.
You did? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I don't know. It's been so busy around here.
Is Antonio going to be all right?
I don't know. Dr. Wart says it looks touch and go. Oh, my God. Antonio's eyes are open, but he's not reacting to any stimulus, so Dr. Wirtz wants to have my assessment.
Well, I'll go with you.
I'll drive.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Eve has been examining Antonio for a very long time?
I'm sure that she and Dr. Wirtz are just being thorough.
I agree with TC. I mean, I'm sure Antonio's conscious by now and recounting how the drug affected him. It won't be long before my son recovers completely. I know it.
How's Antonio? Is he awake?
Is he responsive? I'm sorry. Antonio's not responding as he should.
But he's awake.
Well, his eyes are open, but he's not reacting to any stimuli that we test him with.
Eve, what are you saying?
Well, although Antonio does have brain activity again, his brain's it's not responding the way it should, and I'm afraid that the drug has caused him to lapse into a vegetative state.
Oh, my God. Antonio.